Thank you for joining us to learn more about Capital Area Pathways to Teaching, or CAPT. In this video, you will learn about the CAPT Teacher Apprenticeship Program, our pathway to obtain a bachelor's degree in either elementary or special education through Point Park University. The goal of the CAPT program is to create pathways to obtain initial teacher certification in Pennsylvania. We accomplish this through partnerships with colleges and universities and with Bloom Board. These partnerships allow us to create flexible and affordable programs for individuals already working in schools to obtain degrees in education that will prepare them to earn their initial teacher certification. CAPT helps schools invest in their most valuable resource, employees who are working with and committed to the students in their communities. The CAPT program has pathways for everyone, whether you have never attended college or if you have already earned an associate's or bachelor's degree and would like to become a teacher. This video will focus on the best pathway for anyone who has completed an associate's degree and is seeking a bachelor's degree in education. Let's take a few minutes to understand the program. This is an overview of the CAPT program journey, starting with the application process, which includes enrolling through your employer, completing an application to the university, submitting official transcripts from previous educational institutions, and completing a free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. After being admitted to the program, you will follow the course plan relative to your chosen degree pathway, complete course competencies, have access to academic supports through the university and course faculty, and every apprentice is assigned a certified teacher mentor from the school district or organization where they are employed. Upon earning a degree, apprentices are eligible to take the required certification tests to earn their initial teaching credential. The CAPT Teacher Apprenticeship Program, in partnership with Bloom Board and Point Park University, offers participants the option of obtaining a Bachelor of Science degree in either elementary or special education. Our partnership with Bloom Board helps CAPT create unique apprenticeship opportunities for participants who are already working in schools. Bloom Board serves as a bridge between the university that offers the state-approved course content for earning a degree and the classrooms where participants have the opportunity to engage in authentic, hands-on application of their learning. Bloom Board uses the university's curriculum to create competencies that can be applied in the classroom to demonstrate understanding and mastery of the academic content required in the coursework. The Teacher Apprenticeship Program has been designed to be more accessible to working individuals as compared to more traditional college coursework. Learning is flexibly paced, meaning that you're learning at your own pace, practicing new skills in your classroom, and creating portfolios of evidence. Artifacts for your competency portfolios are submitted when you are ready. Portfolio-based means that you are not writing papers, but rather developing artifacts from practice within your classroom and submitting them to demonstrate your knowledge of the content. Lastly, the program is free for participants. The costs associated with the CAPT program are being covered by the district as a benefit to you, with a limited number of seats available. We believe that the apprenticeship approach is better for paraprofessionals because it provides an opportunity to advance your career, learn by doing through the competency-based model, continue earning money while you are learning, feel supported each step of the way, demonstrate progressing competence, and obtain an affordable degree. With our apprenticeship model, you are able to continue working in your current position and make a difference in students' lives from day one. We've talked a bit about how apprenticeship is different from more traditional learning, and now we will look at the course structure of this model. The Learn by Doing process is completed in units consisting of 5 steps. The first 2 steps are the learning phase, where participants get started understanding the outcomes and goals for the unit and start to build their knowledge of the content. This knowledge building step happens through various resources within the Bloom Board learning platform and can include activities such as watching videos, reading articles, and examining case studies, to name a few. Next, the participant moves into the doing phase, where they build artifacts of practice and receive feedback. They develop and submit a portfolio of evidence for learning, and then receive and respond to the feedback from course faculty from the university. This entire process happens within the context of individual and cohort-based coaching. When all the steps are complete, the unit is earned and the participant moves on to the next one. Each unit is a single component in a course. 3 units is the equivalent to a 3-credit course. Once all of the units within a course are earned, the participant receives credit for that course. This is an example of the course titled Intro to Teaching in the Residency Program, broken down into its units. Each line on the chart is 1 unit, where the black bullet is the title or concept being learned. The white bullets are examples of the artifacts or competencies each participant will build in order to demonstrate the knowledge and skills needed to earn that unit. The CAPT program builds and supports to help you be successful in your apprenticeship. Everything you need to learn the concepts and skills is included in the Bloomboard platform. No separate textbooks are required. Participants are provided time during the day to complete work toward earning the competencies. The portfolios are designed to allow apprentices to authentically demonstrate their pedagogical skills. Apprentices receive specific feedback, and they are able to resubmit artifacts until they demonstrate competence. Now we will take a look at each of the specific options for earning a bachelor's degree in either elementary or special education. This is an example schedule for the elementary education degree pathway based on a fall semester start. You can see that it takes 2 years to complete the teacher apprenticeship program. Courses in white are those that can be completed without needing access to students or classrooms and are primarily reserved for the summer semesters. Courses in tan are completed in residency and will require the apprentice to have access to students in a classroom similar to those for which certification is sought. If an apprentice is seeking elementary education certification, they should plan on completing competencies in pre-K through 4th grade classrooms. Apprentices who are seeking special education certification will need to complete competencies working with students in special education classes. Courses in blue are also completed in residency and require access to students within the certification area and specific course content such as reading, math, social studies, or science. The yellow lines indicate the number of residency hours required for each semester, broken down into approximate daily time commitments needed to complete the residency requirements. Notice that the required residency hours increase each semester. The time in residence is embedded into the coursework in place of a traditional semester of full-time student teaching. This is an example of a schedule for the special education pathway, also based on a fall start. The color coding and residency information is the same as that of the elementary education slide we saw previously. Completion of this degree pathway also takes 2 years. Now that we have seen an overview of the program, we will look at some more specific requirements for this pathway. The first step for anyone interested in one of our pathways is to check with your employer to see if they participate with the CAPT program. This typically starts with contacting the Human Resources Department at your district or organization. You must be employed by a participating organization so that the costs of the program are paid by your employer. We do not have a self-pay option at this time. Please refer to the CAPT website for a list of participating employers. Prior to enrolling into the CAPT program, be sure that you have completed an associate's degree. Candidates who have completed 60 or more college credits but do not hold an associate's degree may still be eligible for the teacher apprenticeship program. However, this decision will be made by the university upon reviewing transcripts for all previously completed coursework. Prior to applying for CAPT, please refer to the teacher apprenticeship pre-enrollment self-assessment checklist found on the bachelor's degree pathway page of the CAPT website. Once ready to enroll in CAPT, candidates will need to complete the CAPT enrollment form found on the bachelor's degree pathway page of the CAPT website. After receiving approval through the employer, participants will be enrolled in the program and will receive an acceptance email from CAPT with directions for how to complete the application to Point Park, where to submit official transcripts, and information and resources for completing the FAFSA. Participants will be notified by Point Park when their application is processed and they are admitted to the university. All apprentices must attend an orientation session prior to starting classes. Once classes begin, apprentices are expected to attend the weekly synchronous sessions with course faculty. After the initial semester, support sessions will continue but may be offered less frequently or become optional to attend. Apprentices must continue to have access to the students and classroom spaces necessary to complete their course competencies and should plan to meet weekly with their assigned mentor. The Teacher Apprenticeship Program is free for participants. All costs related to coursework are covered by the employer and may be subject to local tuition reimbursement policies. Participants should check with their individual employers to learn more about their district's policy. There is also no application fee for Point Park. After earning a degree with CAPT, each participant will need to take the required assessments for teacher certification. The costs of these assessments, as well as application fees to apply for teacher certification, are not covered by CAPT and will be the responsibility of the participant. Participants who do not complete courses for any reason or who withdraw from a course outside of the course drop deadline will need to retake the course at their own expense and could be ineligible for continuing other coursework until the missing course is complete. CAPT and its partners have a number of support systems in place to help ensure success throughout the program. We want participants to be successful and have the resources they need through every step of the pathway. Course faculty from Point Park work closely with apprentices and offer weekly support sessions to help with coursework. They also provide feedback on artifacts that help direct apprentices as they complete competencies. Faculty will work with apprentices on learning activities and offer weekly office hours to meet one-on-one with those in need. The student advisor provides the initial orientation for apprentices and offers weekly support sessions. Advisors are also available for one-on-one support by request. Each CAPT participant will be matched with a certified teacher mentor within their school or organization. A mentor will serve as a resource and advocate for implementing coursework in the classroom setting and assist with placement to ensure the apprentice has access to the spaces required to complete course competencies. The mentor can observe practice and provide feedback and serves as a general resource for questions about the day-to-day roles and responsibilities of teaching. Bloomboard offers technical support and articles for the learning platform and a help desk for issues that may arise in the course. If you would like to become an apprentice in the CAPT bachelor's degree pathway, the following steps will get you started with enrollment. Individuals interested in enrolling in the Teacher Apprenticeship Program can find all of the necessary forms, calendars containing application and enrollment deadlines, and a pre-enrollment checklist for those who have already received approval from their employer on the bachelor's degree pathway page of the CAPT website. If you are employed by a district or organization other than the Capital Area Intermediate Unit, start by notifying your Human Resources Office of your interest in CAPT and see if they participate with us. Next, you will need to complete the CAPT enrollment form for non-CAIU employees. For employees of the Capital Area Intermediate Unit, please complete the CAPT participation approval form found on the CAPT website or on CAIU Connect. This form can be accessed on Connect by selecting the Human Resources tab at the top of the page, clicking the Policies, Procedures, and Contracts button, and selecting the link titled CAPT Participation and Approval Form. When completing the appropriate form, you will see a place to send the form to your supervisor for approval. Thank you for joining me to learn more about the CAPT Teacher Apprenticeship Program. Please feel free to contact us with any questions at capt@caiu.org.